Welcome to Texas. This is the first rest stop you come to when you cross out of Louisiana. And you can see the border is actually right there. That bridge is the border. Once you get on the other side, you're right back in Louisiana. That's the interstate right here. And it's a pretty big rest area too. That's the main entrance over there. Of course, we're going to go in there in a second. I guess these lights are for shining up on the flags right there. Of course, this is not my first time to Texas. I've been here many times. Mostly in the Houston area and the suburbs. That's where I've been through Texas the most, but I've actually crossed I-10 from right here where we're at all the way to El Paso. And I think right when you get back off the freeway, they show you the mile marker, or when you get back on the freeway, it's the mile marker. It says 850 miles from here to El Paso. Actually got a lot of people here today. It's unusual. It is not a weekend day. Yeah, the last time I came this way was en route to San Diego. That was a bit over a year ago. Looks like some marshland. I almost see like a boardwalk or something over there. I wonder if that's something we can access. The Alamo is definitely on my bucket list. got some swamp area right here. And there's an exit door over there, so you can definitely go outside and walk that boardwalk, which I think we're going to do. Beautiful area. Not too many rest areas where you can see stuff like this. As the first city you come to when you're heading this way is Beaumont, and a couple of hours after that, of course, is Houston. The Blue Elbow Swamp. I know the one where you cross back into Louisiana, and of course you're going to see that in a future video. There's a swamp area behind that one as well, almost like a little lake. It's really nice. I could be wrong, but I think it's the newest rest stop in Louisiana. It certainly looks the most modern. It's really cool that you have this. You can see all this beautiful swamp area. This is really nice. See how far back this thing goes. Yeah, so far, as you know, if you've watched the previous episodes of our America's Rest Stops series, you know, I've combined multiple rest stops into one video, but I think this one is kind of deserving of a video all unto itself. Of course, in Texas, you know, they got to do everything bigger. That's not necessarily a bad thing. You can still hear the freeway over there on the other side of all those trees. I could definitely live in Texas. No doubt about that. But you got swamp area right here. And on the other side of the state, it's all mountains and deserts. Yeah, you could probably, I'm talking specifically about the I-10 corridor across Texas, you could probably do it in a day, but it's not going to be easy. Let's say the last time when I took that drive from Southeast Louisiana to San Diego, we got into Van Horn, Texas, which was probably around a 14.5-hour drive, if I remember correctly, something like that. 14 at the least. And that was probably an hour or two away from El Paso, if memory serves. Oh wow, this is beautiful. It looks like this thing actually goes back pretty far. A lot further than it looked when I first came out of that exit door. And this rest stop definitely ranks up there with some of the nicer ones I've been to. Like I said earlier, the one crossing back into Louisiana from Texas, that one is really nice. This one is really nice as well. Some other good ones. The first one you get into on I-10 East when you cross into Alabama out of Mississippi. That one is really nice. You will be seeing that one in a future video. And the I-10 East when you're coming into Florida out of Alabama, that's one of my absolute favorites, hands down. There was one in South Carolina that was really nice. There was also when you're leaving out of South Carolina and you're coming into Georgia, going into Augusta, Georgia, that one is really nice as well. It's huge. It's bigger than this one. And this is the end of the trail here. Really nice little nature walk right here. So not too great of a drink selection. Typically not a fan of Pepsi product. I mean, I'll drink it if there's nothing else, but really not feeling that today. It's actually not all that hot outside considering it is officially summertime. You know, summers in Southeast Texas are just as brutal as summers in Southeast Louisiana, really all along the Gulf Coast. All right, so that's going to wrap up this episode of America's Rest Stops. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm going to explore Texas for a bit before I head back home. So you guys know the drill. In the meantime, drive safely.